It's Friday night pint and we are live to discuss all things West Ham. The big thing to talk about is the FA Cup. 1 game away from Wembley. 2 games potentially away from a final and 3 wins away from FA Cup glory. Can we do it? Can we go all the way in this competition? We've got to get past Leeds. Big game, big stories coming out. Calvert-Lewin could be out of the game. How are we feeling, lads? How are we feeling? Big weekend for West Ham. It's been a long time since we've been to Wembley in a proper cup final, a cup game.
Do you know what? I am very, very glad, not just for the FA Cup, but I'm very glad the football's back because now we're going to conclude. This is it. Do or die. We're going to know what's happening. Like this is the last break we're going to have. We're going to play the FA Cup game, win, lose or draw, and then we go into our last 7 games. And this is what it's come down to. We need to get. This is the time we need to hit form. And if we can start it Friday, and I think it's important we do start it Friday, as I said before, when we started against QPR, when people wanted to chuck that game away, let's start it as we mean to go on, and that's with a win and a trip to Wembley.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Couldn't have said it better, mate. That's the thing you want. Happy Easter, by the way, everyone.
Happy Easter.
Yeah, no.
Good Friday. I don't know what's good about it.
But this is it, mate. This is our chance to, get ourselves in a nice little semi-final. Like you said, Dan, tough game, but this could be the springboard that keeps us up. This could be like you said, like the QPR. That was the start of it. This could be now the springboard, the confidence of winning on Sunday. Going into that big game on Friday, it could be massive, mate. Absolutely massive, and fingers crossed it goes our way.
Yeah, well, that's it. You win this, and then I think fans can start dreaming. You're at Wembley, which look, none of us think that the semi-final should be at Wembley, but it is, and it's what the fan base needs. It's what the fan base deserves. Whether we go beyond the semi-final, that day out at Wembley, that trip is everything for a fan base that have been on their arse for years now.
And I'll say this for Leeds as well, right? As long as we avoid Arsenal and Manchester City, maybe not even Manchester City, but I fancy us against Chelsea or Liverpool. Honestly, I would do. And I would fancy Leeds against Chelsea or Liverpool. Both of them are very beatable sides.
Yeah.
And, it's like, this is probably the best chance that we've had in a long time to get to the FA Cup semi-final. Because I know they're big boys, as they say, but Chelsea are on their arse at the minute. And Liverpool ain't much fucking better. To be quite honest,
and Chelsea's track record at Wembley has been absolutely shocking in the past few years. You know what I mean? Every time they've gone there, they've had an absolute mare. So, look, there's every reason. We can dream and hope. It may all go up in our faces, but the fact that we're in a position where we can hope and dream is fantastic, considering how awful the league has been. And apart from the Villa game, things have been looking a bit brighter in the league. You know what I mean? In our performance and our form. And the fact Somerville's back. Somerville is a doubt. What I'm hearing, what Nuno's saying, he's not 100% for Leeds. So there's a chance they're going to assess him. He might not be available. If he's not, which I think if Calvert-Lewin is missing, right, they've already struggled to score goals. Apparently it's a hamstring injury, so he's not going to be available. I fancy us even without Somerville, right, against Leeds. It's Wolves I'm desperately hoping he's available for.
Yeah, I think he'll be available for then. I've got a feeling he's back, and I think he's just playing caution to the wind. Because at the end of the day, and I know this is quarterfinal, and if he's fit, he plays for me. If he's fit, but if he's half fit, then no, don't, because we have got a long, and as you say before, we had to deal with him without him for long periods against Brentford, and that's when he got injured. And we was good enough. So. Bowen, we want Bowen to step up. I mean, look, Bowen's good in the cups. He's good in the cups. Yeah, he's a cup winner. Scores cup winner goals. It's time for him to step up a little bit as well. Listen, he didn't have the greatest of England games over the weekend, but he's still got time to play himself in that squad. There's a couple more friendlies before the end of this fucking season. At the end of this season, and he's still got time to play it in him. He didn't impress in the 2 friendlies. He hasn't impressed all season. Tuchel's got himself in there, so it's time for Bowen to step up. And Bowen, I saw his interview after the England game, and he spoke some big words. And it's time for Bowen to sort of like stand by those words and start getting. And I'm not having a go at Bowen, people, but let's be honest. And I've got to, I've got to be honest, and I've got to say what I see. He's been bad this year. He's had sparks where he's been, Bowen, but by and large, being the captain and all that, and we've talked about his captaincy, and I don't want to keep on bringing it into question. At the end of the day, it is what it is. But it's time for him to step up now. This is the time. He is our hero anyway. He's a hero. He's going to be a hero no matter what happens. But this is the time when he can really make himself an hero. And if you want a job for life at West Ham, this will go a long way in doing it.
Well, shout out to Corral, 199 super chat. Evening, boys. We'll win Sunday and then Friday too. I hope so, mate. What a week that would be. What a week that would be. But no,
touching on what you were saying, Nick, with Somerville, for me, I wouldn't risk him against Leeds.
I think that's nonsense.
I wouldn't risk him because I think that there's enough there to beat Leeds. I said this before when Leeds were 10 points clear of the relegation zone that they're not out of it. Calvert-Lewin missing, it's a big thing, especially the way that they set up. Again, he's not a striker that I rate. And, I think we should have enough in the tank there. Like you said, it is time for Bowen to start stepping up again. He has been missing in spells this season. But I don't want to see us rushing Somerville. And
no, we don't rush him. I said he's got to be fit. If he's half fit, then you don't.
For me, he's got to be 100% fit.
Yeah, but I would stick him on the bench. Just leave him on the bench, and if we need him, bring him on. But if we don't need him, just leave him on the bench. Doesn't need minutes in his legs. He's had a long season so far, and that I don't know what injury it was, but it looked painful, and it looked one that if he had probably carried on any longer, we probably would have lost him a lot more long term. So we've got to ease him back in because let's be honest, if we don't win on Sunday, Friday's a much, much bigger game, and this is it now. This is the start. Every single game is a cup final until we're out of that bottom three and mathematically safe.
Right. And Bowen, and Bowen said that the other day. He's got a cup quarter final, but the rest of them are cup finals.
Yeah. Exactly. And the thing is, Somerville, like I said, Scott said, I don't think necessarily need him. I would give him some minutes off the bench regardless of just get some fitness into him. But I trust that defence, right? I think with how good the defence have been as of late, right? Since we got Disasi in, Mavropanos has stepped up big time. We've got Tadibo as well as an option. Like, our defence against their sort of toothless attack, I fancy us. So even if we struggle in front of goal, and it's 0-0 into later stages, and then you bring on Somerville like 70 odd minutes, like then he comes and now it's another threat. So, I don't think it's a situation where shit, if we don't start him, we're banging trouble. And I'm not disrespecting Leeds, but their defense is good. Their defense has been good, but like I said, their attack, even with Calvert-Lewin in it lately, has just been struggling to find the goal.
And that's the thing. The player that Calvert-Lewin is, he has purple patches. He has these purple patches where he scores a few goals consistently and then he goes missing. And, that's the story of his career. It's what's hampered him as well as the injuries that's kept him out of probably going to a bigger football club. And that's no disrespect to Leeds. I don't mean that in the fan base sense. I mean that in the sense of challenging for the top four type football club.
It was Arsenal down at one point, wasn't he? Do you remember?
Yeah. And that's the thing, that's been his thing all through his career. Is he hits these little purple patches and then just falls off a cliff. And the injuries, as I said, but I look back at the game at Ellen Road when they beat us there, and considering we had the Nuno experiment side out, we potentially still could have got something out of that game. When it come to it. So, and that was Leeds when they were playing well and doing 10 points.
I think that, to be fair, I think that was when before they switched things up and went to the two up top that got them so much success. So I think that wasn't the Leeds that we
was
saw.
Experimenting themselves, I think.
There wasn't peak Leeds, So which shows it even more how winnable that game was.
Yeah, but Leeds now isn't peak Leeds either.
No, they're not. No, that's the point.
They're free falling down the league. They're now 3 points clear of us. They had a massive gap.
The thing is, it's not like Leeds have been shit, like Spurs have been shit. they've just not been able to win games of football because they're not able to score enough goals.
Yep.
Defensively, I think they're probably one of the strongest in the relegation battle. Like they've been good, but attacking wise, that's been their big issue.
They've been good at the wrong time.
Yeah.
They've really dropped form at the wrong time. And listen, and I'll say this to all Leeds fans, and I know that there's fucking Leeds fans coming and rinse me because what I said earlier in the season that we're better than Leeds, but we've still got time to prove that, and we're not that far away from them, you know. And God forbid that they go down instead of Tottenham. You know, obviously I don't want us to go down, but fuck me, please find something. Like, don't get me wrong, I want to beat you Sunday, and I want to beat you in the last game of the season because we need the points. But God forbid, don't fuck it up so bad that you go down instead of Tottenham. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know that I turned around and pinpointed you, but and I got caned for weeks and weeks and weeks and months after it, and rightly so, because I was, that they showed a bit, but they're hitting the wrong form at the wrong time, and
The mad thing is, mate, is they remind me of Sheffield United when Sheffield United went down in that great escape.
They're just plunging, aren't they? Like, don't let Tottenham fucking get out of this. Please don't let Tottenham get out of this. Leeds are burning their Wolves at home, but they're not fucking givens, mate. Nope. They're not givens. You've got to score goals.
Yep. And Wolves isn't an easy game. This is the thing, I know we're sort of saying, we need to win that, but it's not going to be easy because Wolves are playing well,
mate. But this is the thing. If we don't win that game, I'm not hearing any excuses that our Wolves are like they've got nothing to play for at the moment. No. Let's be real. We've got everything to play for. So as good as Wolves have been, I don't give a shit. We have to be better. We have to be better. Like,
hold on, Lee. Wolves have been 20th all season, mate. Since the beginning of the year, they've really turned their fucking form. Like, whether they've been 20th or fucking not, mate. Like, at one point,
in the form table, they're not 20
points. 2 points at the beginning.
The thing is, listen, he's right in what he's saying. They've been 20th all season. They were 20th when they slapped us.
Yeah, that's right.
3-0. This is the thing.
I'm just saying, like, bollocks and all the bollocks. It's easy to look at football as on paper, but football ain't played on paper. It's played on grass, and it doesn't matter if you're 20th. You're 20th, because the fucking beginning of the season, they were piss poor. At one point, people thought they might get out of it. That's how good they were.
Yeah.
They've hit their form at the wrong time.
Yeah, they have. It's too little, too late for them, unfortunately, and it's a shame. But there is no excuses. At home, we need to beat them. Beat them.
They beat us. They beat Spurs.
Massive chance.
Yeah. If we don't, it's not over. If we don't beat Wolves, it's not over. But it's going to be devastating because you're going to think, fuck, that was a big opportunity.
Yes,
we don't win that game.
We don't know what's going to happen at Tottenham. We don't know. Yeah, this geezer could come in. He could be a fucking a messiah, and he could win the last 7 out of 7. He could.
Yeah,
but he could also lose the last fucking 7 out of 7. So and as I said before, we've got to be there. They're not going to be perfect. That is a team they're on their fucking arse. Tottenham, they're on their fucking arse, right? And there's going to be a time when he fucks up with them. They've got some tough games. The one coming up is tough. Yeah. So all we got to do is make sure when we get this fucking opportunity now, we leapfrog them, because once we get above them, I don't think we will drop back below them. I really don't.
And that's the thing is, if we don't win, I think our result on Friday is going to sort of affect the team mentally going into that. Because if we win and we put them down in the bottom 3, pressure's sky high. You're now looking at it as a team that you're in the bottom 3. If we lose that game, right, don't win, Spurs are looking to go, fucking hell, this is a big opportunity here. Like, to pull away. Like, that's the thing, isn't it? We win that game, it adds more pressure onto them.
And it's not just them. You've got to look at Forest and you've got to look at Leeds. You can't just look at Tottenham. You know what I mean? Like,
no, but they're the team that can go in the bottom 3.
Of course, of course, we can put them in the bottom 3, but we need to climb above both of them because, going into that Leeds game, I'd rather be above all 3 of them.
Yeah,
rather than fucking 1 or 2 of them. Yeah. So,
Yeah. Listen, 100%. Like I said, so I just think with Somerville back, that's why it's so important to keep him fit. We are a different team. We're a much different team. The performance we saw against Villa, like that really knocked my confidence for this that I had before that. So, but Somerville, you hope you don't see that. But like I said, winning this game and in the FA Cup, that could be momentum we need. We spoke a bit yesterday, Nick. I said the one concern, I see what you think, Scott. The one concern I do have is we go through is now we have an eye on the FA Cup when we're in these league games and the players not wanting to get injured. And I just desperately wish we was in this position in the Cup with nothing to play for.
I'll be honest with you, right? I am glad that this game is coming after the international break. And it isn't coming when we've played Premier League, FA Cup, Premier League, because we can concentrate on this one, win, lose. And I know I said draw. You can fucking draw cup games, regardless of what someone said earlier. Win, lose, or draw. Right?
You either draw most of them. Funny enough,
you either go through or you go out. Right? Win, lose, or draw. So it's going to be concluded there. Then we know, going into the next, and then we know either we've got 7 games where we're going to only be playing for the league. Or we've got the next 4, get them fucking done, and you can concentrate on that semi-final.
Yeah. And the thing is that we could potentially, if results go our way and we get the wins that we need, we could probably look to take our eye off the ball for one game leading up to that semi-final.
I won't want to chance that, though, to be honest.
But this is the thing. It's all in our hands now. We can't worry about what anyone else is doing. It's just got to be us. Win this one. Like you said, worry about the next 4, see where we are then, and then you know how much you can go all out in the cup.
Yeah.
We've seen it with Wigan. They got to a cup final, they win the cup and got relegated. We know that's a possibility.
And listen, if you want to dare to dream, mate, now's the time to dare to dream. I don't think any team in that cup now is unbeatable.
No, I'm with
none of them. Arsenal are the most dangerous, I believe.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
We're going to be dangerous.
At the same time, they have their eye on the league and champions. They're probably prioritising league champions.
I'll tell you something now, right? They should have 10 players banned for the next game. Well, after what he done after that international break, them 10 fucking fake injuries. He's a fucking disgrace, that geezer. He's a fucking disgrace. And I'll be honest with you, and I know Declan's one of them, whoever come back injured and they weren't injured are a fucking disgrace and all. To abandon the country like that. No, they should be changing them rules right now. Right, and I know I love Declan. I love him.
You should tell him that. Drop him a message. Tell him. Tell him.
If I did see him, I would say that. Like, I know they're desperate to win the league, but what they've done there to international, I know they're only friendlies, but it don't matter. You want to earn caps for your fucking country. At the end of the day, them caps mean fucking something. Pulling out of internationals if you're not injured, and I'm not saying they weren't injured. There might be some injuries, but there ain't fucking 11 injuries, is there? Let's be fucking fair.
No, it's not. It's convenient that there was 11 injuries to Arsenal players.
Yeah. It's a fucking disgrace. They should, all them 11 should be told, if you're injured for that, if you have to pull out that fucking last friendly, you cannot play the next league game. See how many fucking come back then.
The thing is, I was listening to TalkSport in the week, and someone was on when they were talking about all this, and he was on sitting there saying, well, how many times have we said about England and we get to the World Cup and all that, and then our players are suffering from burnout because they've played so many games, and other European countries look after their players because they have the winter break. And I'm sitting there thinking, in World Cups where I've seen England players use that excuse of being tired, other teams are full of players that play in the Premier League and went on to win the World Cup. So is it just English players that can't play all the way through, or is it just an excuse that Arsenal fans and Man United fans and when all their players are in the England squad use to justify their players coming out of it?
Listen, mate,
Yeah,
I know
true,
that
mate.
these
It's
players
true.
are- These players are top athletes, right?
Yeah.
You want to be tired, go try work 5 days a fucking week for 12 hours a day in some fucking warehouse. Then you'll know what fucking tired is.
The France team was full of Premier League players. It weren't a problem when they won it. Shout out to Ryan Chapman, by the way, 199 super chat. Cheers, Nicky Gannon. Cheers to you, Ryan, mate.
It's a disgusting excuse that they just use. And
Look, that's what I'm saying. 11 injuries as soon as Madueke got injured. He pulled every single one of them back. And the fucking England manager should be ashamed of himself for allowing it to happen and all. I think Ben White was the only one that stayed with him, wasn't it? And he ain't playing.
The fucker that didn't even want to fucking play for England a few years ago. That one fucker. Now he's desperate to stay there. Right, because he's honestly,
it's crazy. But I'm with you. If you pull out the squad and you're injured, you shouldn't be allowed to play the next league game.
No, it's right.
Because if you're injured for your national team, you're injured for your football club. You know, and that's it. And Saka's excuse and Rice's excuse, that's not justified to pull out.
I don't know what they said.
I don't know what they put it, but basically they weren't injured.
Yeah, they'll be playing they'll be playing this weekend probably.
Somebody said to me, if West Ham players did it, would my view change? Absolutely fucking not.
No, it's exactly the same. Be exactly the same. And the thing is, the mad thing is when you look at the players that pulled out, you know, England wise and all that. Why did Tuchel need to call them players up? You know, why did we all know, right? And probably because right, we all know Rice starts for England.
No, but Scott, you've got to work with them. You've got to work with them.
Nick,
I don't have all this. Don't call them up if they're
But you don't need to call them up. But
you only get a limited amount of time to work with them.
He's worked with him. He didn't have to play him. He could have just kept him in the squad for training.
But then, so Arsenal work with them every day. What do? Train with them twice and go, well, just go and do your own thing. No, they have to work with them. They have to have them about. You've got to have them influencing the next wave of the
right. But they haven't got to play in the game.
They're the first team players. People can learn from them. People that are making their debuts and all that, they have to call them up. They've got to be called up.
Right. So you can call them up then, but you don't have to play them. He could have kept him there for training to train with the players, same as Harry Kane. Yeah, we know Kane and Declan are the first two names on that sheet.
Yeah, but if they're saying they're injured, they can't train.
Yeah. Then the thing is, if it's the case,
I know, mate. I know, and that's what I'm saying. If they do that, then they should be fucking banned from it. They should turn around and go, right, injury to the last international, the next Premier League game, you definitely can't play. Whether you're injured, like a what do you call it? When they have concussion
injuries, yeah,
cool. You get a concussion, you cannot play for 11 days, no matter what games. If there's 8 games in between it, you can't play for 8 games. Then
the thing is, they're going.
It should be a 10-day. Sorry, mate. It should be a 10-day grace period.
Yeah, they're not going to do that. But the thing is, they're acting like they're the only fuckers with something to play for. We're playing for our survival. We had players out in internationals. Bowen was at England. You know what I mean? If he got injured for England, then we're fucked. Like,
didn't Mavropanos pick up an injury playing for Greece? You know, this is the thing. You know, we're all at risk just because they think it's their time and they've been waiting for so long.
And it's the FA's competition and it's the FA's national team. So they should turn around and go, no, because that's an advantage to your fucking competition. These are international players and they've been picked for their country, pulling them back. 10 days, gone. That's it. You can't play them for 10 days. Done. And do you know what? While we're on while we are on the subject of internationals, congratulations to Tommy and Vlad Sufal, who went through with Czech Republic. Nobody give them a fucking hope in hell of even beating Ireland, and they're through to the World Cup.
Yeah, congrats to them. Congrats to Wan-Bissaka. Obviously, qualified over Jamaica as well, Congo.
I must admit, talking about the qualification and all that, what a joke it is that Poland are out and Sweden are in. Sweden, who finished bottom of their group, have qualified for the World Cup because of the Nations League over Poland, who finished second in their group.
Yeah, but they know that, don't they?
Farcical. Absolutely
farcical. They know that's a way through it. Like, you know, that's an incentive to take their Nations League seriously. Otherwise, no one to take the fucking thing seriously. Italy. Yeah, somebody just said that. Italy, that third World Cup on the spin that they're going to miss.
Crazy, isn't it?
That's absolutely shocking, isn't it? And we lost to them fuckers in the Euros. Like, what was that saying about? Like, it shows you about fucking Gareth Southgate, isn't it?
Bottle job manager, mate. That's what happened.
Different team back then, though, mate. I'll be
honest. Well, look at the team he had at England, though. And
no, you're right. Yeah.
No, it's just
missed opportunities. The two of them, the two finals were missed opportunities. Both of them.
Yeah,
Spain was obviously a fucking tough one, but that Italy one was, it was at fucking Wembley, for fuck's sake.
That was ridiculous, mate. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. So, but like I said, hopefully, we have our moment at Wembley, and that will fucking make.
Well, the next Euro final will be at Wembley.
Mm-hmm.
So, because it's in the UK and Ireland.
I honestly would love it if we got to the final and we got Liverpool and we had that chance to fucking get revenge, right? And exercise the demons of 2006. That would just be listen, I'd love to fucking beat Arsenal or Chelsea or whatever in the final London thing, but to beat Liverpool after 2006, I think would just be would just really exercise those demons that I have on that.
Definitely, mate. Definitely, it will. It will. Yeah, and I said it's possible. They've got that game. It's in them. All them fixtures are quite interesting. You know, Port Vale's not going to be an easy. Is it Port Vale? Chelsea got?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy. They've been a funny side this year. They're terrible in the league, but of course
they nearly lost to fucking Wrexham.
Yeah. I said Southampton, Arsenal. Yeah, you can't really see anything. I think Southampton are going to try and nullify Arsenal's throw-ins with moving advertising balls and things like that. So that'd be interesting. And I said you can't pick a winner in the Liverpool City game. You cannot pick a winner in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think you can. I think it's Man City because Liverpool was shit. Like
you just don't know, mate. They are, but it's the cup, and this is the thing. It's the early kickoff as well.
Say that about any team. You can say
but this is right. Potter qualified for the World Cup without winning a game.
Fucking hell.
Sounds about right for Potter, doesn't it?
Fucking useless. Absolutely useless. See how he does in the World Cup.
Take some comments if we got any.
Did you start it? Hold on, I'm just fixing. Take some comments, Nick. I'm just fixing this banner so it don't say day night anymore.
Day night. We've only had a week to do it. Coral 1975 says, "Evening, boys. We'll win Sunday, then Friday too." I think we read that already. Did Nicky just say at the start, win, lose, or draw for a cup game? Good luck, anyways. Hope you get to Wembley. Yeah, you can draw cup games. You can.
But you can't. But Nick, right? You say that
you'll go through or you go out. That I'm not saying that, but you can win, lose, or draw a cup game.
Yep.
Yeah, but you don't count it as a draw, do you? When we went
through, if they count it as a fucking draw.
No, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about Nicholas Hawkins. That's what I'm talking about. Nicholas Hawkins doesn't count it as a draw because I know that for a fact. Because when we fucking went through on pens and we went through on fucking extra time, you said we won. Yeah, we won. We've won 3 on the spin. We've won 4. We've unbeat. You know, so I know you, Nicholas Hawkins, count it as a win.
All right, well, I count it as a win, but that still don't mean it's not a fucking draw. Because if it's a fucking game ends as a draw, it's a draw.
We fucking draw most of the fucking games. That's the problem.
Yeah,
that's my worry. That's my worry.
That's why the bookies have it to win the game or to qualify.
Yeah. How can West Ham win the cup? And then
win all
got loads of laughing bubble gums. It looks like. Will they win 3 games? The same as everyone else. What the fuck are you talking about, you silly sausage? Ryan Chapman, cheers, Nicky, Dan, and Scott. Thank you very much. That's all I've got. Scott, take some fucking comments for fuck's sake.
I can't use my things. It's up higher. So
Nicky changes all the time. Yeah, I do. I change like the wind, mate. I change like the weather. I do. I'll change to suit my gender, obviously. Nicky's open for a point against Leeds. On the mug, hate him, deserve a decent slap for his pathetic time with us. Yes, the first team to qualify without winning a qualifier.
Mad. That's mad.
Laughing bubble gum. That's what it looked like. It looked like laughing bubble gum to me. It's true. Even if you win extra time, the official score is a draw. See, I told you.
That is it.
Exactly, Paulie. You know what I mean? Thank you, mate. The momentum against Leeds won on Friday night. Home game, come on, we've got this.
This is it, like, and it changes the perspective because do you know what? When I speak to a lot of non-West Ham fans, right, and when they talk to it, they fucking change every week. 1 minute they're like, "Yeah, West Ham are definitely stand up. Spurs are going down." Then, like the next week, they change. Now they've signed De Zerbi. I think West Ham are going down now. They've got De Zerbi, and I'm having to like fucking tell him.
Right? Well, this is the tough thing, right? And I don't want this to really bite us in the backside, but De Zerbi is a manager known for needing a pre-season with a team.
Yeah.
You know, and he's not a firefighter.
Tudor, when Tudor come in, 11 jobs in 12 years.
Yeah.
De Zerbi, 8 jobs in 10 years.
Yeah, exactly. This is it. He's not a main star. And
And you know, sorry, Scott,
Go on,
right?
mate. Yeah,
And
go
I'm
on.
going to tell you a reason why a lot of people put De Zerbi on a pedestal, right? Because once Pep Guardiola described him, right, as one of the most influential football managers in world football. Let me remind you also that Pep Guardiola at one point tried to sign Adama Traore of his £60 million.
Thing is, Pep Guardiola, he does that all the time. Like he'll
Yeah,
play West Ham and say,
he
"We
just
ain't won a game in fucking 10 games," and he'll say how fucking brilliant we are. Like,
obviously he's not going to turn around and go, De Zerbi, what wanker he is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's
Like,
a load of shit. He does it all the time. Like he just
Yeah.
hypes up anyone he's playing against. But the thing is, like Nuno is a manager like who really kind of needs a preseason, needs time. Because look at the time. We're just lucky he came to us when he did, and he had that time. Because had he come at the point De Zerbi go to Spurs, we'd be fucked. Because he had to do all that figuring it out and shit. And De Zerbi's going to do all that figuring out, but he's only got 7 games to figure it out. Like so. He ain't got that luxury, and people still believe in this new manager bounce. Like, I think the new manager bounce thing, a lot of the time, it worked. There was time when you had the Big Sams or stuff, and they would go back to basics, and it was a team that was getting beaten. It's like, right, we defend, right, flat back four, right, everyone's to keep your shape, all of that stuff. It worked. It was simple tweaks and simple changes where you got these super tacticians who want to play in a certain way. Takes a little bit more time. He's not going to go back to basics, right?
No.
And do the simple things to win. He's going to want to get his philosophy over.
they should have got a Dyche in.
Yeah.
I would have drafted them a couple of results at least.
Exactly. A back to basics manager. That's the thing. That's where they could come unstuck. The problem is that, like we've discussed before, there's a lot of players there who just don't care.
Yeah, that's right, and that's right. And this is the problem with someone like Tottenham when you got these players that are worth a lot of money. The likes of Xavi Simons and Van der Ven and fucking all of them players, right? If they want out, what's the best way they can get out?
Exactly.
What's the best way?
They've
been 17th last year. They've had their little Champions League fucking folly. Like I said, they would. They'll get to the last 16 and then they'll fucking crash out like they did, right? They've had their little fucking, dipple dapple in the Champions League. Where are they again this year? Because at the beginning of the season, we ain't 17th. We're nowhere near fucking the 17th place team. Nowhere near it. Right? That's what they were saying to us when they was fucking trying to sign Kudus. And they signed Kudus. And I said to him, listen, he's not our best player. Oh, he just wants to come for a play. Look at us. We just won the fucking trophy. We just won the Champions. I said, yeah, but you're 17th. Yeah, but we're nowhere near a 17th place team. Fucking no, you're not nowhere near a 17th place team. You should be fucking 20th. That's what you should be.
Do you know the funniest thing, right? Again, listening to TalkSport, there was a geezer phoned in, right, who's been very negative towards Spurs all season. And he goes, now we've got De Zerbi. We're going to stay up, and next season, we're going to finish top 4 minimum.
Brilliant.
Top 4 minimum, just because of this manager's coming in. It's like they live in cuckoo land, mate. Honestly, they live in cuckoo land.
No,
they were in the position they were in last season for a reason. And they thought
they got rid of the fucking manager that fucking at least kept them up.
Yeah. Let's be honest. If they had kept Ange, I don't think they'd be in this situation they're in now.
No, I
be a little bit more of
continuity. You know what else I say as well, right? Where are all the fucking people that were saying to us, be careful what you wish for?
Yeah.
Be careful what you wish for. Where are all them fucking people? Because that cunt won a trophy and then they sacked him out the year that won a trophy because they finished 17th. I've heard not one person, not one pro, not one fucking commentator turn around and go, be careful what you wish for. Should have got rid of Ange. Not one.
Nope.
I hope they go down. I hope they crash down. In fact, I hope Wolves over fucking take them.
Yeah. Do you know what annoys me? Because I was on the overlap right this week, and Jamie Carragher said to me, I wouldn't like to see Spurs go down. I think it'd be so bad for football. We lose all these big games. And it's like...
Big games? What big games?
What big games?
Yeah.
This pisses me off so much, right, with this thingy of this narrative that Spurs are this big team. I saw the other day on social media people saying, if Spurs go down, it's bad for the Premier League. It's bad for the brand, the Premier League brand, if Spurs go down. It's not. Spurs are not a massive club. They're not a big six side. You know, they need to get out of this thing. When they, as I said before, with this Super League crap and all that, and they thought they would be in it. If they got in it, they'd be fighting relegation every year in that, even though you can't get relegated, but they'd be finishing near the bottom every season, season after season, because they have been punching above their weight for so long. Right. Yeah. And it's the thing. At the end of the day, Spurs go down. It won't affect the Premier League. The Premier League will still carry on. Same as if we go down, the Premier League will still carry on. Spurs are not that big of a draw around the world where everyone's going to go, oh, no, I ain't going to watch Premier League no more. Tottenham ain't in it.
This is the thing is as well, like, okay, we lose the North London derby, but the North London derby's been shit for years because Spurs just bend over for Arsenal every single time. They bend over for them.
I'll tell you what, the North London derby, right? I've heard fucking Lee Judges say it's the best fucking derby in the world. I'll tell you what, I reckon that is one of the worst derbies in the world.
That's delusional.
The worst.
Like, how can it be the best start? Like, when have they ever played in a game where they're both challenging for the league and it's a derby?
Never.
Like, you know, you've got Real Madrid and Barcelona, even though they're not local, but it's seen
awful.
As a rivalry.
It's awful.
You know, Rangers, Celtic, they compete for the fucking
to me, right? And that is the biggest derby in the world, right? And I think ours come close.
I don't know, Milan
derbies, but I think in England, I think ours us and Millwall comes close to being the biggest because it's
just that it never happens. That's the
it never happens. Yeah, it's true, right? But I think if you, in terms of derbies around the world, it goes Celtic Rangers for me, probably Boca Juniors and fucking River Plate because that is a fucking nasty one, and the fucking one in Turkey.
What about Palace Brighton?
The A23 derby.
Lazio Roma's massive. Yeah.
I think the thing is as well, even Liverpool Everton, the derby there's been more entertaining than most North London derbies in the past.
No, but I'm talking about
years.
Fierce fucking.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. But when you look at it, when you look at it from an entertainment point of view,
that's what I said. I said it goes Real Barca. I think it is what it is. They're always.
You know what? I think Spurs Chelsea is better than Arsenal Spurs. Really, like them games.
Yeah, but that's the game between two bunches of wankers, isn't it? So
yeah. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, but it gets heated. It gets fucking. You know what I mean? Like there's games, and I can look back. Oh, do you remember the battle at the bridge and all this shit? Like
when it comes to our derby, Millwall, West Ham, although it don't happen that much, there's a fucking long history behind it.
Mm-hmm.
And people should, a lot of people don't understand that history.
Yeah.
But it's
Birmingham and Villa as well. That's another massive
Birmingham Villa, that's a massive one as well.
Millwall are second in the championship right now. They could really come up. It's really looking like whether we'll be in the same league and we'll be up. I hope we don't go down an egg, but it'll be interesting if we're in the same league next season.
The old Bill will be crapping themselves if that happens, mate.
Yeah.
I reckon if it at our place, they won't be able to control it.
Nah.
I remember riots down Green Street. Riots.
Yeah.
That park will be overrun, mate. That will be like a fucking war zone. Think about World War Z. That's what you'll be seeing over there, mate. It will be going off left, right, and centre. There's so many stations. There's so much policing. They can't stop them from crossing the water any other way. It will be fucking carnage there. Carnage.
Yeah. Definitely. No, listen, them stewards at London Stadium, they're gonna find out. They're gonna fucking find out. The muppets they have, So some of them, obviously, the proper ones that came over from West Ham, some of them fucking idiots ain't got a clue what fucking time it is. Like over there, they're gonna fucking Westfield as well. So that's a real possibility. That's a real possibility next season. They are second as it stands, which is mad. Like they've got to the point where I don't think we've seen Millwall in this position in the championship, like this close to the end of the season to be second. They could drop out, but they're probably going to be in the playoffs.
I think they know they need to qualify automatically because they're not great at the playoffs.
Yeah. No, they're not great.
They're going to go for that, try and cement that.
I think they went up in League One through the playoffs to the Championship, but that's it. But in the Championship, they tend to choke. A lot of the time, they don't even get to the fucking playoffs, to be honest with you, in the Championship.
They was weren't they one game from getting to the final when they fucking was 2-0 up and they lost 3-2.
Yeah.
They are bottle jobs. They are bottle jobs. But if they come up And this is why we cannot let it happen. We cannot be the reason that Spurs stay in the Premier League. We cannot be the team that goes down when Millwall. If these players allow us to get relegated when Millwall come up, it's unforgivable.
they're gonna hold. They would hold that over us for a long, long time. That they
imagine us being a Premier League team while they're a Premier League team while we're a Championship team. Oh, the planes will be flying over London Stadium.
But no, they should. That's what rivalry's all about.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to have your fucking moments. Like I remember going to Millwall, and they beat us 4-1. And it should have been 6-1. They missed 2 penalties on the day, and it probably could have been more than that. Like, and listen, they've released DVDs about it, and people like, people like Tottenham released it. But that's what rivalry's all about. That's what football's all about. It's enjoying your days, like, you know what I mean? Like, we are meant to be this fucking big team. Millwall class itself as the fucking working class heroes, the Dockers team, the ones that fucking cross the picket line and all that sort of thing. And you know what I mean? Like, so. That's what the fucking rivalry is all about. But, people take the piss out of that. But, of course, you know what I mean? Like, you have to have your days. You have to have your days. What's the fucking point otherwise?
But we just can't let them have their days.
No, we don't. No, it's down to us to stop them from having their days. But when they do have their day, don't fucking sit there laughing at them because it's not fucking funny.
No.
Well, we can't laugh. No, you can't laugh when you have your day. You've been their day, and we're not. Like I said, if they have if they go up, fucking enjoy it. But if they go up and we go down, then that's terrible for us.
Do you know what you know what though? They will fucking hate it up here. Hate it.
Oh yeah, a lot of their fans. I've spoke to some of their fans that don't want to go up. Like,
yeah, they will hate it up here. VAR, the fucking scrutiny they'll get in there. When their fucking fans are going everywhere. It's going to be big old fucking mean old Millwall going everywhere, and look how many arrests this was, and look how fucking racist this one is, and look how fucking terrible this one is. That's all it'll be.
They'll get a hammering at times probably when they don't deserve it, but they'll look for any excuse just to hammer them.
Yeah,
that's good, and that's the worst thing.
They're the big bad wolf, aren't they?
That's going to be the story. The story is all going to be about the trouble off the pitch shit they do. As soon as they come up, it's going to be, what's going to happen? That's what people talk about with Millwall. And they've got themselves fucking that reputation. And, I've spoke to like old school Millwall fans. They said the problem is a lot of it is the younger Millwall fans that want to live up to the reputation of the old school Millwall fans and what happened back in the day. So they feel like they've got to keep it up, and they're the ones that go out and cause all the fucking shit. And that's the issue. So listen,
it's catch-22 for them, because it'd be for them as a football club, it'd be a massive thing to get in the Premier League. To be back in the top flight of football, it'd be huge. But like you said, the scrutiny that they'll come under, probably it's a bit will be probably at the time uncalled for.
Yeah, well, that's it. But they've got themselves to blame, really, because of all the shit that they've done in the past, however many years. So, listen, we'll see what happens with them. Like I said, we've just got to make sure whatever they do, whatever happens, we're a Premier League team. Whatever Spurs do, we are a Premier League team this next year. Mm-hmm. We have got a really good core group of players here, and I don't want to lose them. So.
Fucking imagine this. When we play them, imagine that. I don't know what they've fucking gone to.
That might be one way. You might not see him back after that.
Do you know what, right? Before Millwall come up, West Ham have got a serious issue. And they've got a serious issue. Right? And I'm going to tell you something now, right? And I can't go into it for legal reasons. Yeah? But I was on the cusp of a ban, right? Recently. And I've got a letter saying I'm not banned. Yeah? And I won't go into the details. We all know what it's about, but I'm not going to go into any details, right? Because, obviously, we know why.
You don't want to get banned.
I don't want to get banned, yeah. But I can't go into for legal reasons, yeah? The day we play Arsenal, right, I do not want to see a single fucking fan running around that stadium fucking waving his flag if they've won the championship at that game, yeah? If that happens, I'm going to put... I attest everyone, because as much as that's a fucking good day for them, and they shouldn't be in our end doing it, and trust me, they're doing it, believe me, right? it could be a bad day for us, and that is it's a recipe for disaster. And West Ham, I hope and pray they are extra vigilant and they actually fucking do their job for a change and stop people that shouldn't be in the stands from going in, rather than trying to stop the people that should be in there from going in. That's all I'm going to say about it, right? Because it could be fucking horrible. Horrible.
They're more concerned with keeping West Ham fans out of the ground than they are keeping Arsenal fans out of the home. And they want to keep fucking West Ham fans out of the home. And that's what they seem to be more concerned with. It's the opposition fans fucking roll out the red carpet to our
They need to fucking do their job. And if they ain't going to do their job, there are going to be people in that stand that will fucking do their job for them.
Well, did you see the Chelsea PSG game with PSG games in the PSG fans in the Chelsea end, and like the Chelsea fans are pointing them out to the stewards, and the stewards are basically just telling them to sit down and not cheer when PSG score, but not taking them out.
Yeah,
it's madness, absolute madness. From a health and safety aspect, they need to be removed from the home end because they shouldn't be in there. That's how you got to look at it.
I've had it on good authority that Arsenal fans are chewing up all of them tickets that are left for the Arsenal game, and they're buying them off the exchange and all that, because that's the day they think they're going to win the title.
Wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be funny if it was the day they lost the title?
I'd be hilarious, but at this moment in Junction, Scott, I don't give a shit as long as we're safe. I don't give a fuck who wins that title. I'm going to be
Todd's probably right.
But
a lot of fucking stewards will be celebrating the
you have got to that day, you've got to keep an eye on it, because if our situation it becomes more dire and their situation is they've won the league, there is going to be a lot of fucking opposite emotions running wild in one stand. Just put it that way.
Yeah.
And it's I'm telling you, it's something West Ham have got to take very, very seriously, because it could be fucking bad injury that day.
But it's all right because we got a wall between the home and away fans, so everything's safe and fine now.
Even the comment there that Cookie Hammers put up, the game's changed to a Sunday, and you have to show a picture of you wearing a West Ham shirt, right, and not the modern shirt. Well, are they going to check whether every photo is not AI generated?
Dan, why don't you just show me your fucking shirt that you got on now?
Yeah.
If you borrow that to your Arsenal fan, he'd get in.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Or like Scott says, you just fucking do an AI generate. Go on ChatGPT or Grok and go put me in a West Ham shirt.
West Ham shirt from 5 years ago. Oh look, here's me in a West Ham shirt 5 years ago. It's ridiculous.
Was it
I
Nicky?
believe that was Nicky brought in a screwdriver, not a knife, right?
For about 3 years.
Was it screwdriver? Or did you bring in a knife?
No, it was a screwdriver. Yeah,
screwdriver.
It was a bad one. Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, it's a fucking. They are literally like the definition of that fucking guy at Chelsea. I hope they use code Nicky for 10% off.
Yeah, use code there if you're gonna go in there. Go use code Nicky.
You're gonna buy some West Ham shirts, but yeah, that Chelsea steward who did the fucking we didn't touch him. He just went. That's our stewards.
Talking of shirts, right?
I don't believe that metal detector one fucking works. I've had metal on me and everything, and they just. Fucking just
talking of shirts, right? There is a policy. If anyone's there on Sunday, right, there is a policy. There is a stand out on at the game where you can take an old shirt in and change it for the one of the newest home or away shirt, right, for free. So if you take an old shirt there, you can exchange it for one of the new ones for free, right? So I want to ask this. Is that fucking worth it? And I'm going to give everyone a tip right now, right? Go to the Basildon store, if you ain't already. They've got a section of jerseys right there that was from a year or 2 years ago that are £10. Yeah? Pick up one of them, and then on Sunday, go straight to the fucking store and exchange it, and then you get a home or away shirt for £10.
Yeah, they could do that, definitely. Yeah, if you want a new shirt, do it. But if you're just going to go,
is it worth it though? Would you give away? Would you give away one of your retro shirts for one of the shitty new ones?
No, like
even if it's that one that you've got on right now is iconic. Now I'm not expecting anyone to go and change one of them in, because you'd be fucking mad to do it. But can you say this season kits are iconic? Absolutely fucking.
No, I don't think they're that great this season's kit. I wouldn't. I've got kits that are like not even fucking retro. They're like 2019 or 2022 shirts or whatever. I wouldn't trade them in for the new fucking shirt. Like,
it surprises me the club are doing that, especially when the fact that we're in a cup quarter final with a chance of getting to Wembley, where they did what they did when we won the Conference League.
I am going to tell you exactly why they are doing this.
Go on.
We've had a bad season.
Yeah.
They haven't sold as many shirts as they normally do. All right. Come the end of this season, they cannot sell them. Cannot. Because they've got a betting sponsor on it.
Yeah.
Supplier. Yeah. Supplier. Betting sponsor. So even if they wanted to put them up on the, because they still sell Betway ones in there. Right?
Yeah.
That is why they've gone down to £10. They need rid of them because the end of this season, they cannot sell them. At the end of this season, if there's fucking 10,000 of them left, expect them to be left outside the shop and you'll just be able to pick up what the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Because they cannot sell them. Cannot.
Crazy. All that stock they're going to have left over. Mad, mate.
Yeah, they cannot sell them. It would be illegal for them to sell them with the... They could sell the ones without the ones on.
Yeah, the plain ones. Yeah. They can't sell the ones.
But they're not going to... They're changing everything out for New Balance next year. So, there you go.
Yeah, it's interesting. But said they'll just what they'll do, Nick. They'll just hope that we're going to win the FA Cup, so they can pull them.
They'll try and repackage it quickly, like they did with that one with the fucking fire. I'm telling you now, right? I know it's going to be kind of an iconic shirt.
Yeah.
But that is one of the worst away shirts I've ever fucking seen. Yeah. Every time I see that shirt now, I've got one, and I wouldn't have bought one. I've got one because it's got the Prague on it and all that. But they was 15 quid. And as soon as we won that final, they took them all off. In fact, before when we got to the final, they took them all off the shelf, sent them to the embroiderer, go, quick, put the final on there. Put the final on there. Go back to the shop for 80 quid.
Exactly.
And I've got one. That's how much of a fucking mug we are.
They were all about to go on M&M Directs and they pulled them.
Mate, I tell you what, they done that one with the black one that I've got. I've just bought it down. You know what I'm talking about, the black and gold one, the one that you've got.
Yeah.
They put them on M&M fucking Direct, mate. I've never seen fucking shirts. It's one of the nicest shirts we've ever had, I think.
Yeah, and they just win.
Of course,
didn't they? Yeah,
that was like 15 quid or something.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Halfway through the season, mate, and they made a massive mistake. And I remember when there's so many sold, those can fucking pull them off quick. Pull them off. We can put them back in the shop. Pull them off that site, mate. I've never seen fucking shirts disappear from a fucking site that quickly.
I just don't like the collar on it, I
love that shirt. I've just got my one out of the wash ready for Sunday, mate. I fucking love that shirt.
I like it. I just wish the collar was a crew neck, like a rat. It's that's the only bit.
That's a nice kit. It's
the nicest one we've had for a long time. That one and the white one that I bought recently. The one from
I've got that one as well.
21 or something, or maybe it might have even been 19.
Yeah, he's talking about this beauty. Yeah, it was the one based off the 1980.
Yeah, them two are my favourite two kits we've had they're the favourite two I've had for Umbro. I bought both of them.
Do you know what?
I'm
so ready for I'm so ready to see what New Balance do now. Like, yeah, I'm so listen. I'm so jealous of the shit that I see Adidas doing for other clubs like Villa and all these. Like, I'm so jealous because Adidas is doing some brilliant stuff. But hopefully, New Balance are good. But there's all these people talking about. I see someone talking about Audi being a sponsor. I'm sure that was there was some sort of April Fool's bollocks or whatever about.
I don't think it was. I think that was true. Audi is
in the car. Yeah, Audi is in the car. That would be good. Like, that would be a fucking. I miss.
Somebody put up a post. I think it was Claret and Booze. It says it'll be Audi the car if we're in the Premier League and Audi the shop if we're in the Championship.
I'll see that one. That was funny. It was.
Fucking hell, yeah. We don't. Yeah. Fucking hell. But do you know what? We could end up being in the Audi Cup. The Audi Cup if we get on that. We can win that prestigious trophy that Spurs celebrated that time. But yeah, look, literally, I ended the same.
We do the Betway Cup every fucking year. I think we only won that one.
Yeah, fucking get that in the bin. Did we win the Boyle Sports Cup?
No,
I can't remember.
I don't
we didn't.
think we
We
did.
didn't. I don't want to win that shit anyway. Leverkusen have New Balance. Let's see what Leverkusen's shirt's looking like this year. I'm really hope that
Somebody said they've just bought a feeder kit with Di Canio on the back from OK Jerseys. I've got to show you some of the things I got the other day. Dan knows what I'm going to show you. I've got these 4 frame shirts, and I'm going to be honest. I might have to sell them. I might have to move them on, but these are brilliant. I'll be back.
I like New Balance by Leverkusen. I think that's quite smart. That I quite like that.
The thing is that the plainer the shirt, the better they are. I think Dan with football tops.
Do you know? Sometimes I like it when they do these cool little patterns and shit, and it's not because you look at the shirt we've got now, right? The home shirt this season. That's pretty plain, right? It's very. I like it when like I said, it's not too busy.
Yeah,
but it's got something like this. You look at it. That's. Oh no, that's Castle. That's not even New Balance. Why have they shown that? But that is
it a bit like the third kit from last season with the Bow Bells in it.
Yeah. There was just
patterning underneath. It doesn't stand out, but when you really look at it, you see it. It does look quite good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's it. Like something there. It's just got a little bit more to it than like just a plain claret with some fucking blue sleeves. Like, but
right,
look,
nice. You ready for these, Scott? I don't think you've seen these. Let me go to the middle, Dan. So we're big, right? Now you see one in the corner here. Now this is what I got the other day.
That's nice.
Look at them. The framing on them bastards, man, are. But I might have to get rid of these. I might not be able to keep them. Right, so I've got a Di Canio one there, but these get better and better as they go along, right? Let me get the other one out. Original shirts. Don't know whether you can see that.
Klosko, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. And there's one at the end. Oh, Jesus Christ, let me fucking move this. They're going to knock everything over. 1 second. Right. Now, I've got one here that is, obviously I've interviewed those. Yeah, I've interviewed all of those people.
Yeah.
I've interviewed this person as well, which is...
Dix, is it? No.
So that is, you can't see because the fucking mic. Dixie from the 92, I believe. But this one is fucking special. This one is fucking special. And if I was to sell this one, I'm going to need a lot of money for this one, right? So let me get rid of this one. Fucking hell. You're not going to believe this one. Sweat. Now this one is something else. And if you can see that right there,
yeah, see it.
That is a fucking. They're rare. These ones, they're fucking rare. Even the shirt's rare. But that is fucking. And if I was to sell that, I'd need a lot of money for it. But I won't
stick them on your wall so you don't look like you're in some sort of tiki bar or something. On
I might do. But they are something else. They are something else.
Feels like we should applaud.
They are.
It needs a breakdown to cool down though.
They are. How much is a lot of money? 5k. You want 5k? I'll sell it for 5k. About that.
These giveaways there, DL says.
When you're ready to sell one, name your price. I'll tell you what. Right, the Di Canio one I would let go. Offer me money for it, and I will say yes or no. I've got a price in mind, but I need the money for something else. That's what I would say. That I'm not going to go into it, but yeah.
Bring your mic back over, Nick.
Oh, sorry. If you want to offer money for it, I'll consider an offer, but I need the money for something else. I'm not going to tell you what. It's private, but I need the money for something else, and it's it's important. So, but there we go.
Well, he's not giving those away, but
no, I'm definitely not giving them away.
That we are giving away a signed Trevor Brooklyn shirt that you can frame. You can get framed all lovely up like that to the members. So if you do want a chance, there is the signature, the beautiful, beautiful kit. Look, Adidas Beauty from 1983. You can win this if you sign up to be a member. We're doing a raffle next Thursday, I believe. We're not doing Friday night pint because we're playing, so we might hopefully do a Thursday night pint. So sign up to membership. If you sign up to the fan favorite tier, you get one entry into the raffle. If you sign up to the cult hero tier, you get 2 entries into the raffle. And you sign up to the legend tier, you get 3 entries. And the last winner we done of this for the Dixie shirt was Philip Demacoli, who was one of our legends. So you get more of a chance.
Matt says, I'd be interested in the Bobby Moore one if it was validated as a proper signature. I can get it validated, mate, but I can guarantee you now, right, because it was a personal, it is real. It's real. I promise you now it's real. I know, and I can tell you where it came from. So I can get it validated. Not that I have, because I didn't need to, but if you was off to offer big money for it, I would consider selling it. But I can guarantee you now it will pass any sort of autograph check.
Shout out to Wolfie, Forest Fan TV, for the raid. Wolfie. This kid's done us a raid.
Fuck off. I don't want your raid. I don't even know if raids are good or bad.
What do you mean?
Look, and they're calling us viewers. Now get them all out of here. Fuck off. I'm sweating.
Thanks. Yeah, Nicky's just done the most physical fucking exercise he's done since we done the bloody goal, the flipping Toca Social last year, and he was fucked. But shout out to Wolfie. Listen, I'll be interested. Actually, we got to talk. So I want to know what you think about De Zerbi, because Operation. We've had a little thing between us. Operation Relegate Spurs. They done a wonderful job. They done their part last time. We've got to do our part and win our games now. So listen. Hopefully we both stay up, Forest fans. Fingers crossed, and we can all laugh at Spurs. That'd be a dream. Listen, I think Forest. I think that win, because they were struggling to score goals. Forest. I think that win over Spurs 3-0 would do their confidence the world of good. And they're still in Europe. That's the thing. So I honestly look at Spurs, and I said this: they're the worst team in the league, right? And it's only going to be the rest of our incompetence that keeps them in this league, right? It's just pure incompetence. So, good luck to Forest.
Somebody said,
let's hope we get them down.
I have a signed Messi and signed Bowen from Hobbs Memorabilia. They're my personal ones, mate. They're every person there, apart from Bobby Moore, I've interviewed. So when I've interviewed, I've got shirts signed. There's evidence there. You know what I mean? Like there's evidence with me with all of them players. So you can guarantee that they're all real, and they're all personally got by me. And the Bobby Moore one was personally got by someone. I won't say who, but it's family. So,
question: chances of beating Leeds, Wolves, and Palace. I think we got a. Do you mean in the leagues? Well, let's say either way. Let's say we're talking league, right? So they're probably our most winnable game, right? Leeds, I think, very, very good chance. I think that's probably that's the one I'm most confident about, just because of their record in London, right? Wolves, very good chance.
What's that?
No, sorry, I caught my finger on the moving my phone over.
Palace away is tricky. But it depends how much they're checked out and got nothing to play for in the league, and they're just focused on Europe. I'm not 100% sure if they've got a game before or after we play them.
I think we play them after they play the second leg against Fiorentina.
Then that's great. And their record after playing in Europe is
I'm going to double check myself now, though, but I'm sure.
Double check, because look, if we win those 3 games, we're staying up. I think, that puts us on 38 points, and then you get a draw or 2.
Yeah, I'm right. We're the game after they play Fiorentina in the second leg.
Yeah, all winnable so long as Nuno don't piss about with selections. Yeah, don't fuck about. Don't try and be clever and all this shit. And not just the selections, game management. You know what I mean? Don't sit there and sit back on 1-0s and shit like that.
Unfortunately, we don't want him to do what he did with Wolves last season.
Yeah.
Get him into a position where Forest last season. Get them into a position where they're looking at the Champions League and on the cusp of a cup final and completely bottle it. Yeah. That's what we don't want. We don't want that Nuno. We want that Nuno that got Forest into that position and got Forest into the semi-final, but we don't want a Nuno towards the end of the season. So,
absolutely. Do you know, I'll tell you what, with this question, do you think Areola should be starting over Hermansen against Villa? He wasn't good, I'm not sure. The thing is, I think Areola could potentially play his way back into the Prem with an excellent performance on Sunday against Leeds. I'm confident he's starting. If he goes and has a fucking worldy clean sheet, great saves, confident, that gives Nuno pause for thought there, because you think, maybe he was a bit shaky, Hermansen. Areola's got the experience. Maybe go with, but yeah. So I think Areola should definitely step up.
But I still think it'd be a bit harsh to drop Hermansen. Like, I don't expect him to start against Leeds. I expect Areola to come in as the cup goalkeeper, but to drop Hermansen because of the Villa game would be a bit harsh.
But like I'm saying, it's not just because of the Villa game. It's because Areola also has an excellent game against Leeds.
Oh yeah,
that's the combo. Yeah. So it's not just your shit dropped, he's in. But if Areola impresses, you go, oh, he's in a fucking good game there. The confidence is high. Maybe for Wolves, we go with Areola. I just think Areola has, and I think he should have a chance to play his way back into.
I think as well, it's probably what our game plan will be against Wolves and what we're expecting Wolves to bring. Do you know what I mean? I think if we're looking to try and play out from the back and that style of football, we'll go with Hermansen. I think if they're expecting a physical game, I think you'll probably see Areola coming.
Yeah.
Just all this playing out from the back shit and fucking. I just think it's overrated. Although I do love his distribution, how he passes the ball, but my number one priority is fucking, can you stop the ball going in the back of the net, right?
Yeah, I totally agree. But listen, mate, I'm a big advocate. We need managers just to stop trying to be like Pep and go back to basics. 4-4-2, big man, little man up front. Old school tactics, mate. None of this. Let's try and play it out from the back and you're 20th in the league, mate. Just go old school. And
Scotty Pulis there. Pulis.
Honestly, old school football. I've had this discussion a couple of times, and we've spoke about it on here, the lack of intelligence and the lack of intelligent footballers in the game nowadays. It's crazy. But everyone's trying to be Pep and just stop.
Well, this is the thing, right? Is on that overlap, it was Shay Given was on, and he was talking about it, the fact that the problem is he says these keepers are coached all week, right? Well, you're in this position, pass it there, right? You pass it back, right? They're told, pass it out from the back, right? And he said the problem is, people say that, and I always think that, know when it's on. But he said a goalkeeper will pass it to the fucking player, and the player loses the ball, and it's the goalkeeper that gets blamed. And a lot of the time, it's not the goalkeepers. The goalkeepers get the blame, but it's the fucking managers that are just drilling it into them, no matter what fucking pass back from the back. This is how we want to play. Yeah. And I do think there should be some times where the goalkeeper says, bollocks to you. Fucking.
And that's the thing, Dan. This is where you're looking at the in-game management from a player level. You can see that if you're passing the ball around the back and the attacking team's really, really pressing you, there's been a couple of occasions where you've almost been caught on the ball. Hit it long. Take that pressure off for a little while. The thing is, though, able to mix the game up.
Yeah. The thing is, and this is something we talked about, is what they're trained to do is the game plan would be, you see it when the press comes on, pass it to your defender. He would then flick it on to your man in midfield, right, beating the press. and then you're through. That's kind of the idea to that counter press. It's not sort of pass it, right, run. It will be pass, bang, forward, midfield, they've pressed, we've bypassed their attack, and we're away. Problem is if that fucking defender fucks up that one-touch pass and gives it away, then it all falls to shit. So really, it's the managers playing that. You got to know that's a high-risk game.
Of course it is. But the thing is, as well, though, Dan, when you're playing that type of football out from the back like that, you can't be giving it to your centre half who then wants to take 3 or 4 touches of the ball. You know,
but you can't control it. What he's going to do, though, can you? If you're a goalie,
I agree.
I agree.
You can't. But for me, when you're in a team, when you're fighting down the bottom, and your players are not confident, you don't want to be having your centre half having 3 or 4 touches of the ball. Yeah. You know, to play that type of play, it's like you said, it's got to be to beat the press. So it's got to be boom, boom, 1 touch, 2 touch passing. You know, play it round in triangles, beat the press that way, and play through it.
Yeah, but that's the problem with the managers trying to sometimes force it. Where you maybe got a fucking defender that's not confident with that. So the goalkeeper, a lot of time, it's a simple right. I pass it to you. What the defender does with it is on the defender. And it's on him whether he's got the ability then to move it quickly and beat that press, or he has to fucking stand there and go like we've seen. So I think it's the managers a lot of the time, like you said, trying to be too clever and going right. No matter what happens, this is how we build up. Just say to him like, listen, if you're not confident, get it the fuck up there. Boo-hoo fit if you're not confident. Right? Yeah, it's all this bloody stuff. So listen, we'll see what we do on weekend.
I have Disasi and Mavro as a centre back pairing, and Tadibo was as a CDM with Fernandez and Kantan attack midfielders.
That'd
be a bit crazy to start experimenting right now.
Yeah,
I'm honest.
For me, it's Mavropanos and Disasi as the pairing to go in for. If you're playing a 4 at the back, it's got to be them two. You know, and then
that's what he's saying. That's exactly what he just said.
Yeah, not Tadibo as a holding midfielder. That's no.
Shout out to Mark, by the way. He's been a member for 8 months. Brilliant, Mark. God, 2 years away from 2 months away from your 1 year anniversary. I need to do some special badges.
4 months, Dan.
4 months, Dan.
Isn't it a leap year? No, it's not a leap year where we leap past a couple months. I don't know what's happened there. It's been a long day. I went to Stratford and all the trains are cancelled. I've had a nightmare.
I've been at Stratford all day today.
Have you?
Yeah, all day.
All day.
I went to
Wagamama.
It was my cousin's. He's probably watching my cousin. If he ain't had too many beers because we had a couple of drinks earlier. My cousin's boy's 18th birthday, so we went out to Wagamama's and we went into Gravity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Mad in there.
Wasn't it horrendous though in Westfields? It was absolutely fucking horrendous.
Fucking terrible. Yeah, it's awful.
I hate
and I'm not allowed in there, so I had to shift through there quickly.
Oh yeah, he's banned from Westfields. Oh my god.
Banned from Westfields. How about that? Banned from Westfield. I tell you what, I had a terrible day last week. Dad will tell you the fucking video. I'm banned from Westfields.
Yeah.
My car's not allowed to park in Westfield, so I had to go and find somewhere else to park. And then I got to doing the press, not for shoplifting, absolutely not for shoplifting. I don't shoplift, but I'm just I'm banned from Westfields. Right? I'm not allowed in Westfields. Car pulls up. I didn't know I was banned until I got there. Turns up, you're not allowed in. You got to turn around and go. I said, "When am I meant to park? I don't care. You're not allowed in here. Right? You're banned from here." Right? So I said, "All right, whatever." Turned around, went and found somewhere else to park. As soon as I got to the red carpet, I meant to be interviewing. They chucked me out 3 times for not being press, and I was press, so I had press banned on. And it was on that it was on that day that I got the fucking vocal for West Ham, and they might be banning me from West Ham. I had a bad day that day.
Do you know? The funny thing is, right, Scott, I know you couldn't make it to the premiere, right? Because it was he told us that, and it. Right, I was on the red carpet, right? Every time Nicky tried to come around on the red carpet, they were like,
wait, get off.
What are you doing?
And I'm like, I am fucking press.
every time. It's fucking brilliant.
Mate, I'm gutted I couldn't make it. I was in pieces that day. Honestly, my back.
How is your back now, Scott?
It's better. But that Wednesday, mate, I could barely move. It was horrible. Never. It's been 3 months on and off. I've had this problem now, but that was the worst.
I'll tell you why I'm banned from Westfield. Anyway, I had an argument with a car park attendant. That's why. I had an argument. It was just an argument. And there was no physicality in it. It was just words. And the geezers or the woman or whoever it was, or the geezer and the woman who I was having a row with, a butter about it, and they've gone and got my fucking car banned from Westfield, even though I apologised straight after. And I'll tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Because I was waiting to get out of the car park for 3 hours, right? Nearly 3 hours. And you know why I was waiting to get out of the car park for 3 hours? Because instead of just opening the barriers, because their number recognition plate system had gone down, they decided that the best way of action was to stand a guard at every single one of the fucking barriers, right? Have to tell them what the fucking reg was, yeah? Then get an answer back to see how much the price was, then get back to put the price back in, and then every car was taking 5 minutes, and I waited 3 fucking hours to do ridiculous. That. And when I got to the front of it, I'm like, why don't you just open the fucking barriers? Why don't you just open the barriers? Like, this is ridiculous. Like, why don't you? And she's going to me, her and the geezer, you're not talking to me like that. I said, listen, I've been waiting in this car park for 3 hours because all you want is a fucking fiver. Yeah, there's a fucking fiver. Why don't you just let everyone out?
The funny thing is, when that happened before, they just opened the barriers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm saying, like, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, the fact, and I'll be honest with you, I fucking lost it. I did lose it.
I was going to say, I very much don't see you just saying,
no, I lost it. But, you know, they're keeping everyone in there because they wouldn't just open the fucking barriers. Yeah. You know, they wanted their money.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. But that's all they can
do. I am the reason. Of course I'm the fucking reason. I'm the reason for everything. You know, I'm not sitting here saying I'm fucking innocent and everything, you know, I'm done by. No, I'll bring these things on myself, mate. I can't get my mouth shut. I'll bring these things on my fucking self.
There you go.
I'll tell you what, right? Somebody's asking me about it. Ryan Chapman's asked me about the Bobby Moore shirt, right? I'm going to show you this now, right? This is the sort of money I'm talking, right? So I've had this. I've been looking.
Someone said you'd make more money at auction if you auctioned it.
I could do, yeah, but I'm not looking to make. But I'm just going to show this, right? So this is a Bobby Moore shirt, right? Now this one has got this photo signed here. So this is the signed picture on there, right? You can barely fucking see it, yeah. My one has been looked after for a long, long time, and it's probably one of the finest examples of an autograph of his you'll find. A clean autograph. Like there's things that are put on pictures and all that, but as a clean autograph on a clear card, it's probably one of the cleanest ones. And the shirt is a replica from the shop. Yeah, you can see. I've had one of them. Scott bought me one as a work leaving present, and this is the price they want. Yeah, $12.95 is the price that they want. You can barely see them any cheaper than that, but my one is as close to an original shirt as you get, and the autograph is clean. So you're talking about that sort of price range, you know, a bit higher than what we see there. So
what's the best way for people to get in touch with you if they want?
You can DM me. Listen, I'm still considering it. I'm still considering it. And a young Mr. Raja has asked me to give him the first dibs on it if I do decide to have to go. So yeah, I'll talk to him. But you know, I'm not going to tell you what I need the money for, because I know if I told you what I needed the money for, they would oppose it. But I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to say any more than that, to be honest. So,
all right,
there we go.
Nice.
But they may be for sale. So, but if you give me offers on them, I will definitely let this one go straight away. This DeCanio one. Sorry, mate. And I will definitely let the Dixie one go. But yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So get in touch. DM him. He hasn't said where to DM him. Just DM
Twitter,
him.
Facebook, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there's ways, isn't there, Dan?
There's ways.
All of us on Twitter. Find me on Twitter, Nicky J82. But yeah. And the framing work is some of the best framing work you'll ever see. They are.
Yeah.
And you've seen them.
I've seen them in person. They're fucking the bollocks there. It's the bollocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So brilliant.
I can't get it off the screen.
Oh, here we go. But also check out OK Jerseys. We alluded to earlier. Like I said, get this bad boy on OK Jerseys. Internationals. I mean, I got a fucking drawer full of the fucking things. England. That's like the new away, isn't it? Is this the new away shirt?
Yeah, it's brand new away. You can get that.
80 quid or whatever it is, official. You know what I mean? 15 quid. It's a no-brainer. Like, what are you going to do? You're going to be a mug and you're going to pay fucking 80 quid?
I've got the brand new England home shirt, but I printed it with the fucking wrong font. I printed it with the old font instead of the new font. Someone can have it if they want it.
But, you know what I mean? Like, I think if you pay £80 or whatever the fuck they're charging for this,
the one I've got is £129.
Yeah, £129. You pay that, you're a mug. When you can pay 15 quid or £13.50 with code Nicky10. £13.50 over that fucking 120
I've got
quid.
to say this as well, right? Before we go off out. $11,000 for a World Cup final ticket.
Fuck that.
$11,000.
Fuck that.
It's a joke, mate. Honestly,
FIFA, that is it. FIFA should be strict after this World Cup because it just shows you how much they actually fucking look at fans. It's fucking disgusting. It's a life savings amounts of money.
Wow.
Yeah.
To go to one game of fucking football.
That's the thing, mate. They earn millions upon millions upon millions in sponsorship deals around that, and they still want to fleece the fans.
Yeah.
You know, look. There's fans that are going to pay it. You know, that's the thing. People will pay it, and that's what they rely on. But you're stripping a lot of fans the opportunity to be able to go with them.
Do you know what America have done as well? They're asking certain fans from certain countries to put up $15,000 bonds for them getting fucking visa.
Yeah.
Well,
and you know what they've started from today?
They need, right? The problem with FIFA, right? FIFA's corrupt. It's always been corrupt, allegedly, right? Because I don't get in trouble. But they don't. They don't care.
Scott, hold on a minute. Somebody just said this. Nothing wrong with the premium tickets for those who would pay it, but got to have a decent percent of stadiums at fair value. The cheapest one is 1,200 quid.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it's not affordable.
But the thing is, Nick, they need to stop having these World Cups in countries like America and places like that.
Yeah,
Mexico. This is Mexico's fourth World Cup, possibly something like that. You know, America's second in the past 30 years. You know, we've had one.
Hey, mate, our sponsors here.
Yeah, $5. Cheers, OK Jersey. OK Jersey, football Sheffield man. Code Nicky8 you can get code Nicky8 for 8% off. You can use that one if you want. If you want 8% off, you can use that. But like I said, what I was trying to say, they have the details in them, so they are quality because you get, like I said, them patterns there.
We can't see that.
Hold up, if you can see it, can you see that little?
No, I can't see it.
Are you fucking blind? Are you blind?
No, we just can't see it.
Look at the little look. You can't see the different. Can't see that.
Yeah, look at that Billy Bonds picture over there. Look, why are you looking? You're blind. Look. We can't see it. We can't fucking see it.
Look at the look. You can see that.
See it now.
Yeah, we can see it. Yeah, we can see that.
Right. Look at that. You don't get that on a Mickey Mouse. That's proper. That's what I'm saying, right? Listen, 15 quid.
Very decent.
And there you go. And then all the money you save on this, you can go and buy a $1,200 fucking World Cup ticket.
No, you can't. Don't bother. Don't bother. Yeah, I'm looking at fucking like even the Oasis ones that we bought were a fucking disgrace. I'll be honest with you. When we went to Oasis, there was a fucking disgrace of price, and we paid.
That's everything. I went
right 16 years ago. Me, Ryan, Scotty might have come, but Graham definitely didn't. My mate Craig went to go and see SmackDown or Raw, one of the two of them at the O2 Arena, right? As a fucking when we was little young men and we had fucking nothing else on our fucking minds. We was going out every night drinking, and we was going out to fucking find something to do. Went and watched Raw, right, on a Monday night. Walked out there, and do you want to buy tickets for SmackDown on a Saturday night for the Tuesday night? We went, yeah, go on in. How much a day? 30 quid. Yeah, go on, 30 quid, right? Cheapest ticket to go and see that now is £300. £300. It should be
That's
fucking.
right.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
They're all.
Me
They're
and
all.
Jason wanted to go see Simply Red. Simply Red, who ain't been relevant in fucking 30 years or whatever.
Tell you what,
And
Dan,
it was like a few £100 to go see
don't
Simply
bother,
Red.
mate.
It was
I'm
like,
going to
fuck
show you.
that.
Holding back the years. There you go. Fucking £30. I'll...
Yeah. Yeah, but can you do the holding? Can you do that bit?
Holding. And I love the thought of giving hope.
To be fair, I went to a gig the other Friday night, right? And it was in the O2 Islington. And in the end, I bought, well, I think I had 4 pints, and that come to the price of the 4 pints come to the same amount I paid for the ticket.
Fucking hell, mad. Mad.
Crazy. It's crazy.
Mental.
Yeah, fucking mad. Well, there you go. So listen, thank you all so much.
78. Earl's Court, £5. Bang.
Fucking lovely jubbly. You know what? I would love to. I can't remember. I was a kid. What I paid to go see Michael Jackson in Wembley in '98. I would love to know what that was. I bet it weren't fucking.
And
I wasn't the best.
Big up UEFA, because UEFA, yeah, on the back of these fucking clowns, FIFA, and that, they've said that there's going to be tickets at Wembley for £30 for the final of Euro 2000.
UEFA?
Yeah, UEFA.
Oh, I thought you meant for the FA Cup.
That's good.
No.
Well, to that.
Maybe. But
it makes it affordable. They're going to be seats up in the gods, but it makes it affordable.
It don't matter.
You can see, you can afford it.
You're there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. That's what it's about. So
that's what I said the other day. I got a new channel. There's a new channel of mine coming, right? And I'll do some reaction videos on there. And I said to them, that's what any good organisation will do. When your rival fucks up, kick the cunts while they're down.
Yeah. There you go. Well, like Burger King did with McDonald's and that.
Yeah.
And they fucking eating the fucking burger.
I mean, that was weird. Yeah, that was just weird.
He took the tiniest bite out of it. Was like, oh, that's a good burger, that. And then fucking the Burger King geezer fucking goes on.
I'll tell you what, right? Listen, I've just got a message from our sponsor, right?
Yeah.
Hello, mate. Thank you for your enthusiasm. I could give away a jersey during the live stream. I'll have everyone type OK jersey in the chat, and then you can randomly select the winner. Type OK jersey in the chat. You can have a jersey for free. Maybe one of the England ones.
I wish I could bloody remember what that flipping thing was. Wolfie was telling me about the fucking roulette thing you can do, and you type in something. What the hell was that thing?
I've entered it. I've entered twice.
Was that thing where I'm just texting Wolfie to find out?
It's got to be in.
It's something I've got to put in the chat.
Yeah, it's got to be
in stream yard chat. Right, let's see. Hopefully Wolfie sees that, and then I can, because we've got quite a few here. But shout out to OK Jersey, appreciate that. Unsolicited.
While we're getting everyone to type OK jerseys, who wants to see some of me doing karaoke in Prague?
Mate, hold up. Before you do that, let's read the super chat. £5 from DL. Talking of reaction videos, you boys need to do a drunk watch along of movie Final Score, pre-World Cup special, Up the Hammers. Is that the one with Batista?
Yeah.
I still ain't seen that,
mate. I'll tell you what, it's fucking terrible. Terrible.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it to this day.
You ain't missing much, trust me.
He sent me the link. Shout out to DL for that. All right, he's saying I can. Okay. Right, he's saying I can do it on this stream. Give away. Let's give it a go. Choose a live stream. There we go. Right, match the text. Right, it's going to be. Some people have put it one word.
Some have put it one word, some have put it two, and some have just put O and K jersey.
Oh, for fun. Right, wait.
Listen, if you're fucking about, you're not going to be entered in it. So
Right. Use it. Right. Type it out as it is there. Right. Okay. So if you've done it, okay, Jersey. Yeah. Like this. Type it out like that. That's probably the safe way, right? Type it out like this one. Right. So if you've already typed it and you fucking spelled it wrong or you put just okay, because this is going to be the easier thing.
So you want okay Jersey, all one word, Dan, yeah?
Yeah, like that.
Right.
Do it like that.
Okay Jersey, all one word.
Into there. Sidwin has been doing multiple draws. What does that mean? If you plan multiple draws, type. I don't know what the fuck. Right. I'm gonna put this thing in, right? And so the people that type it in like Londoner lad has here, right? Yeah, everyone's doing it. Good.
Doing the same one. They're coming
Shout out
through.
to Wolfie, by the way. He's the one who gave me the thing. He's put it in there. Oh my god! Imagine he wins it. You got to get a West Ham shirt though, Wolfie. He's got all the thing is because he's sponsored by OK Jersey as well. He's got all the Forest shirts, so he might as well get a bloody West Ham shirt. Some beauties on there, Wolfie. Some beauties on there. So, right.
I'm hoping to see the postman to get my ones
Millwall
delivered.
One. Okay, I think everyone's there. We've got a lot of OK jerseys in here, right? I've put it. Imagine I spell it wrong in this thing. Start collecting comments, right? Okay, everyone.
Just to put this out there, anyone watching this not live, you can't enter.
Yes, you know that little thing they used to do back in the day, like when they used to have that little on telly, that disclaimer. This is a repeat. So do not enter, otherwise you wouldn't have to put that up there. Because I think that must have happened once. Like someone fucking tried to enter, and it was they used to do it all the time. Right. Okay. Is that everyone entered? Right. Everyone entered. Okay. Right. Everyone's entered. I'm gonna go and do it.
I'm going to tell you this now, right? I'm going to tell you.
Hang on, Dan. Set a cut-off time. Pick a time.
I'll tell you what. Right. You got to the end of this video. I'm going to show you this video of me singing karaoke. You got to the end of this video. If anyone has entered, you got 54 seconds, right? So this
might not be anyone left in the stream after watching this.
I'll tell you what, mate. That's brilliant. Right? Can you see that?
Yeah.
Can you see it? Yeah.
No. Yeah.
I was very, very drunk. Someone said copyright. You're not going to get copyright for this, mate. It's not that fucking good.
Fucking hell.
There we go.
There we go.
We'll be in Prague.
Do you know what?
Wait, you missed a bit with Ryan. Look, Ryan gives his verdict here. Look, watch this.
Share the screen when I do the draw, right? Good idea.
I'll tell you what, no one fucking holds a crowd like me, mate.
I tell you what, you know Scotty Collier, mate.
Yeah.
You know Scotty Collier.
I know him.
Right, let's share the screen, right? Wolfie said, right, share the screen. I'm going to do the draw now, right? That's a good idea, Wolfie. Right, share the screen. And we'll get off here. Right, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Sees Buddy won this draw. Right. Here we go. Right, okay, that's how I've written it.
Right,
so I'm going to do this. I don't know what that tick really does. Right, so let's do it. Right?
Comments. What's your porn tabs?
This is the West Ham Fan TV one. It's all the shit that you fucking watch on here.
Yeah, well.
Right, 22 entries. It seemed like bloody more than that. Right, okay.
Oh, it's 22.
Draw. You need to start it again. What do you want about
again?
Why?
Right, should we show the karaoke again?
Don't draw.
No.
Wait, right.
No.
Oh, have I got what now? People have got to do it. What are you on about? So what do you mean? Now I've got to start collecting. What's he?
No.
No. What? What's he saying? What's wrong? What? Oh, he's ringing me. Hold up.
What's
wrong?
Donkey man. Start collecting comments as self-explanatory. Press that.
Yeah.
And then tell people to do it. Then you'll see the number of the entries go up.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, go on. Right, start collecting the comments and then tell people to do it.
Right, now you've got... No, but it's not my fault because the guy in OK Jerseys told Nicky. Nicky told everyone in the chat. So everyone started before I even asked you.
There we go. There we go. It's coming. It's coming. It's going up.
Right, now they should be going up.
All one word. Don't space it. All one word.
One word. Right. There we go. Cheers.
So while we're collecting comments.
Right. Now do it. Leave it up. Leave it up, Nick.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, what are you doing? Why are you trying to share your WhatsApp?
No, I was going to show you the karaoke again.
Oh, no. The reason I said leave it up is because, look, people can see the actual phrase there.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm going to draw... When it draws to 50, we're going to do it.
No, we get.
Wolfie, why do you want to win this draw? You've got, like, every shirt possible now from OK Jersey. Like, so we're getting them in.
Literally cut it off. We'll give him another minute.
Oh, Nicky's... we might have read it a bit out. He's bloody doxed. He's fucking doxing his WhatsApp, the Wally.
Oh, well, if you want to text me.
What? No, you've doxed everyone else in your contacts that you don't save their numbers.
There's people that message me. You can only say their names. There's nothing else you can fucking do.
No, if you don't save their number, then it shows their number.
Does it? Oh, well.
Yeah.
They're going to get phone calls then, aren't they?
Cookie. No space, Cookie. Cookie, no space.
No space, Cookie. No space.
No space. Fucking hell, they're coming in. We're nearly at 50.
Right, listen.
Right.
We've got 36. At 37, 1 hour 37, we're going to draw it.
30,
Dan's just bought light.
1 hour 37.
Slide.
Right.
Well, we only got 50. Come on. Okay,
you've got until the end of this.
15 seconds.
The one and only.
Right. So Scott's he fucking hates it. Yeah.
Right, here we go. Go.
Right.
Draw.
We're
drawing now.
Okay. Let's do this. 51. I'm gonna draw 50.
Go on then, draw it then. Fucking hell. Get the mouse over there.
All right, I'm trying. It's a big fucking screen on this one. All right, ready? Why ain't it counting these new ones coming in though? Right,
they're probably good.
I'm drawing.
Here we go.
This is exciting. This is really exciting. Oh,
Paul Houston.
Oh, Corral! Corral, shout Corral, chat regular. Often puts in the super chats. Well deserved, mate. Well deserved.
I'll send you over the
code.
Well done. You got to send him.
Well done, Corral. Rigged. That's it. Listen, rigged. This is your system, mate. This is what you told me about. So if it's rigged,
I'll tell you what. If it's rigged, draw it again. Like Coral's won, but let's just draw it again. See if it is rigged.
All right, Coral has won. Let's just do it just for the bounce.
This would be so funny.
I feel sorry for whoever it lands on because they're going to be disappointed now.
Rory, 789. You ain't one fuck all. It's Coral's one. So
Corral. Brilliant. Nice one, Corral. We will sort that out for you. So you will get you a code and then you can pick whatever, any shirt. What shirt you think you're going to get? Let us know what one you fancy.
I'll tell you what, he said Turkey earlier. He might get a Turkey one.
He might. Well, Turkish Cypriot. I think it's different.
Well, I thought it was Turkey.
No, Turkish Cypriot.
He said Turkey were in a World Cup and he was happy.
Well, maybe he supports. He must, yeah, because I don't think Turkish Cypriot have a team today. Yeah, so he has to support Turkey. So shout out to Corral though, well deserved, mate. Like I said, they got a lot of good ones on there. They should have some Turkey shirts on and some West Ham shirts. Obviously, that's what you want. Pay to win the Peasants Revolt. Well, listen, you're a member, Joe. You're already in the raffle for the Trevor Brooking.
Exactly, mate. You might win that
shirt, mate. So the thing is, we're not going to do that for the Trevor Brooking shirt. I'm going to have to do it all by hand because you'd have to be watching and commenting to fucking be win it. And the idea is all our members can win this. You know what I mean? So yeah. So just get here, Paul. You was close. It does that fucking thing right where it stops for a second. And then like Paul's thinking, "Oh yeah," and then it goes boop. But yeah, Rory just unsubscribed.
Rory, come on, man. Yeah. There's more coming. There's more coming. Don't worry.
Rory's a great lad, though. Well deserved.
When we get into that World Cup signs, mate, I'm telling you now, we're going to get a load of codes off of him. So don't unsubscribe.
I think we're going to do
the shopping channel tonight.
Yeah. I think we'll do the draw for the Brooking shirt. We'll probably have to do a Thursday night pint next week because we can't do Friday night pint.
Mm-hmm.
We'll probably do it on Thursday on Friday night pint. So make sure you sign up to be a member before then to get in the draw.
Someone said, give me a signed 1980 FA Cup winners Alan Devonshire shirt. I'll tell you what, mate. Put some money down. I'll get you one. Put some money down.
He really is like the fucking. He's a QVC.
I need the money. So put some money
and
down.
Our next item, we've got these blue light blocking glasses here.
And after that, we've got a fridge freezer for sale.
Please.
And then a fitness charger. Now go on, Elton.
Don't let the sun go down on me. Yeah. I think we've had enough of singing for tonight. But yeah, listen, it's been a great show. Thank you. Fucking hell, it's gone on a while. Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm. Next thing I looked, it was like last time I looked, it was 1 hour 15. Now we're nearly in 2 hours.
Scott's going to be gets off here, so you got to go out quick. Get him off.
Yeah. Listen, great show, everyone. Thank you all for watching. Well done once again to Corral for winning the shirt. And like I said, watch along on Sunday. Jace is at an Easter party or something. So he's not there. So it's just me Sunday. So do come and check that out. Obviously, fan cams with Nicky and post-match point, all that good stuff. And then we'll build up to the big Wolves game. Huge. So do go check out the video me and Nicky done. Extra time is up for the members, I think, and I'll put it out tomorrow as well. Look out for that. So brilliant. Edgar Danitz.
Somebody asked me for a Nobe shirt. I've got one of them somewhere. I'll find that. Put some money down. You can have it.
Okay, it really is QVC tonight. Right, let's get out of here before we start fucking trying to sell anything else. Right, thank you all for watching. One thing left to say. Come on, you irons.
Come on, you irons.